start our new segment. We're calling it the coin toss.
Oh, I wish I had an actual
Steve,
coin. So, yeah, the coin toss. We're going to start doing this every week where it's a quick little roundtable discussion, a little this or that, where we pitch a question, give a couple options, then you hear our thoughts. And, hey, if you want to chime in too, feel free to shoot us a line. You drop us a comment on the YouTube channel or however else we may have. We actually got the Gmail. Jack, you want to plug the Gmail?
Yes, our Gmail is funtspodcast@gmail.com. That is FUNTS podcast@gmail.com. You can also tweet to us at Twitter @funtspodcast or DM us on Instagram or on Facebook, whichever works for you.
Yeah, so if you want to hop in, feel free to give us a shout. We're on all the socials, and we might even read them on air. Maybe we won't.
Yeah.
We probably won't, but we just might, so give it a shot. Anyway, the coin toss. We're going to get right into it here with a little this or that. So the coin toss first up. We all watched that Met game last week, that crazy ending in the 9th inning, which, first of all, what's the point of replay if you can't even get it right? We'll talk about that later. But who's more at fault for how it ended? Is it Michael Conforto or is it the umpire? What do you think, Jack?
I'm probably going to have to go with the umpire because at the end of the day, it's his job to get the call right. And at the beginning, he did. He rang him up, and then for whatever reason, just in his brain, probably because his brain processed like, oh, wait a minute, I heard something, was just suddenly like, oh, never mind, it hit you. But here's the thing. You look at the K zone, Conforto clearly leaned into that pitch. Me personally, obviously, if you're a batter, you can't lean into a pitch. That's a big no-no, especially if it's in the strike zone. I don't think a batter should have to get out of the way of a pitch, like if he knows it's going to hit him. But yeah, he clearly leaned into the strike zone. That should have been a strike, not a hit by pitch. But yeah, I'm giving that to the umpire on that one. And you look at the replay, no one was going to come out looking good on that end.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you, Jack. It was the umpire, I think, because I don't know what's the point of, as Steve said before, what is the point of replay if you go to the screen and you still wrong? I mean, the guy was literally ready to hiya, like he was gonna punch him out, and all of a sudden he went like this, and he was like, nope, it hit you, and it's like, make up your mind, dude. It was literally down the gut. It was a strike, no doubt. And in slow-mo replay, it was even more damning in the set. It not only did his elbow just slightly poke out over the strike zone, but it almost looked like a molecule didn't hit him. Like, all grazed him so closely. It was so close. I don't know how. I mean, I know you heard it on screen, but
you could hear it, but you couldn't see it.
On one thing, I think you got to get out of the way. I think you got to get out of the way, because at that point you might as well just sit there, and every bad pitch you'll just be like, oh, it's gonna hit me, and then you'll just take first base. It just takes away.
If it's gonna hit you, it's gonna hit you.
I feel like pitchers already do that though.
It is what it is.
Well, that's part of the problem here, is the fact that whether you got out of the way or not is a judgment call in the book. So ultimately, that's why they can't even reverse it. When they're looking at the replay, they go, oh, it was the umpire's judgment. But you know what? To me, the umpire messed up. When you go to ring the guy up, even if it hits him, it's still a strike. If it hits him and the pitch is a strike, it's still a strike. But I'm going to put the blame on Conforto here, and here's why. He put that umpire in that position to have to make the call when he knows that he's cheating. He knows that he needs to get out of the way. He knows he's intentionally getting hit by the pitch just so he could try to get to first base. So, yeah, he bent the rules, and he got away with it. But if he didn't even try, then the umpire doesn't even look bad because, he struck out, and that's it. But I don't know. It really comes down to integrity. If you're stretching the rules, I don't know.
Definitely can't lead in. But yeah, if you know it's going to hit you and it's like, you know what, I need to get on base, I'm fine with, it just let...
Maybe it's because I'm a catcher, and it's because I've been in positions where I'm catching and I see a pitcher's curveball. It's not breaking the way it should, but it's still going to come in, and the guys just go, like they lean in. They don't necessarily do it that much, but they know that they could get out of the way, and they choose to let it hit them. You're supposed to get out of the way. You have to make an attempt. An attempt has to be made. It's in the rule book, and yet a lot of umpires will just see the contact and say, take your base. I don't know. It's gamesmanship, and I don't like it.